The idea behind the Beacon Awards was simple. Shore Publishing wanted to find a way to recognize what makes this region such a great place to live. We asked residents all along the shoreline to tell us who had made a difference in their communities, and we were flooded with incredible stories of many dedicated volunteers. The 15 Beacon Award winners are a mix of executives and retirees, of teachers and business owners, mothers, fathers, and grandparents, and friends and neighbors to the shoreline community. To learn more about these outstanding individuals, we asked them a few questions, starting with, why do you do what you do?
I got involved in Read to Grow after I retired from teaching school.
Originally, a boy in the neighborhood lost his dad, and I bought him a bike.
Being in law enforcement and knowing about the problems with missing children cases.
I came from a family that didn't have means, and I watched my parents work very hard.
Like many, I have those that are very, very near and dear to me who have been afflicted with mental illness.
It's so important to give people another option to stay healthy.
I have a passion for working with children. I was a teacher all my life. I always wanted to be a teacher.
Because my husband told me after having 35 kids in the basement that we had to put an end to that.
I think building community is the healthiest thing we can do in our world situation today.
My nephew got in a serious car accident, and he was on deathbed.
Mary Ann Lincoln Hall of Brantford, Read to Grow.
We are currently sending out almost 1,000 books a month to Connecticut babies.
Dan Parado of North Haven, Bikes for Babes.
I buy new bicycles for children in need for the last 16, 17 years.
Robert Green of Madison, the Madison Historical Society.
I do it because I got interested, first of all, in the love of history.
What inspired you to volunteer?
My inspiration for community service is East Haven. I love the town and the townspeople.
And when I saw what they were doing in town, and some of my friends were members of the Rotary Club, I decided to join when I was asked.
He was one of my neighbors, and he said, here, fill out this application. I think you'd be a good member, so I did.
My mother was involved in the first Meals on Wheels program in Madison.
And I vowed if there ever became a time that I could do it for somebody else and help parents give their kids a better holiday, I would.
I was raised to give back. Mom and Dad always told us that's what we had to do.
They said, you know, we need coaches and people to step into these positions, or your son isn't going to be able to play along with a lot of others.
When I was a kid, when I went over to Grandma and Grandpa's house, my biggest pleasure was going out into the garden and picking fresh peas and eating them.
The good feeling of having some recognition for the volunteer work that you're doing and the fun of doing it were my inspiration right from the beginning.
My dad was always really good at refurbishing or repurposing, if you will, and finding someone else who has the need.
I remember as a younger girl just really knowing I wanted my life to have purpose and meaning.
I know growing up that there was a lot of events for kids to look forward to, and I just wanted to add something for my kids and their friends to look forward to.
David Fowler of Ivoryton, Bikes for Kids.
Over the years, we've provided over 15,000 bicycles and new helmets to kids all over Connecticut, other parts of the country, and as far away as Africa.
John Egan of Clinton, the Clinton Rotary Club.
We register children into a worldwide or nationwide database.
Joanne Pantani of Brantford, Secret Santa.
The Christmas Caddy originated over 46 years ago.
Why go the extra mile?
People aren't lucky enough to have family that they can reach out to who can help them all the time.
It's so rewarding to see what the extra mile creates. It's an unbelievable purpose in life to be able to do that.
Through volunteering, we have the power to change the world. And that's probably our biggest power, is volunteering, being passionate about something, have something you believe in and work for it.
This is just what I do, and if it's there and you can do it, you do it. I don't feel like it's going an extra mile.
Volunteering and being a part of different organizations such as this, I think, is just what we should be doing as individuals and human beings. It should be a part of our life. It should be a part of our makeup.
Because somebody has to do it.
Lori Heflin of Madison, Neighbor to Neighbor.
We help people in the community who are struggling to make ends meet.
MJ Petretto of Guilford, the MJ Petretto Foundation.
Have a golf tournament once a year and to raise money for other non-for-profits, especially Gaylord Hospital.
What led you to help your specific organization?
I think it's important for families to start traditions.
My love of history, American colonial history in particular.
Read to Grow was easy because of my background as a kindergarten and first grade teacher, because I could understand right away the importance of children being comfortable with books from the very beginning.
My grandfather came here back in the early 1900s. My dad was born and raised here. I was born and raised here. So, and my children have been born and raised here.
Most of the things that I'm involved in involve children.
I chose to work with BH Care because of the fact that it covers so many different facets of life.
Through founding a garden, I was able to bring together my interest in environmental health, my interest in building community, my interest in education.
Barbara Brow of East Haven, the Shoreline Greenway Trail.
I am the person that organized the town team and went through the process of building trails.
Charlotte Maddie of Brantford, BH Care.
BH Care has different services as it relates to not just the mental health as well as the drug and alcohol addiction, but also plays a big part in domestic violence.
How can new volunteers help and why?
It's getting tougher to get money and put together hundreds of bicycles and knock on doors and look around for the sales of bicycles.
It's about making a healthy community, not just for the children, but for everybody who lives here.
There's always room for more people to volunteer in every organization. Once you start, if you get bit by the bug, you'll continue on for many, many years.
There's the planting and the weeding and the harvesting of course being the most fun of all of those. I mean, I look at it as an opportunity to be involved and an opportunity to do that thing that I think will bring us together, again, bring us together as people, as neighbors, as community.
Other people can get involved by volunteering either with a Rotary Club. There are other agencies that have thought about purchasing the equipment. You know, it's just a great feeling when you know you're out there helping somebody else and you're hoping somebody's going to help you if you're down.
We invite anybody who's interested to participate to come to the meetings. It's open.
Maybe somebody would like to help pick up or deliver a bicycle.
John Divis of Chester, the Chester Hose Company.
It's really rewarding to me. Like I said, I've been here since I was 20 years old. I've been here 43 years. I didn't know when I first started whether I'd enjoy it or not, but now it's a way of life.
Sandy Luke of Clinton, Clinton Gingerbread Contest.
It's a gingerbread house decorating contest that's in conjunction with Christmas in Clinton.
What are the benefits of volunteering?
It's just the feeling. It's just, I can't describe it, I guess, in words. It's just total enjoyment for me. I get crazy over it.
You're with people that are in the same mood and trying to do the same thing, but the same objectives as you are. Volunteering
becomes, after you've been at it for a while, it becomes sort of a way of life.
You will give back to yourself because there's no greater feeling than being involved. There's no greater feeling than knowing that you made a difference. And I think there's no greater feeling than helping one another.
Well, I think to volunteer makes you feel complete. There's so much out there that can be done to help other people.
Because it feeds my heart and it feeds my soul.
The reward for the person who's doing it is much greater probably than the person who's receiving it.
Everybody that donates their time, energy, and effort to help the community in one way or the other where they live, people that they know or people that they don't know, get an experience, a reward that you can't express.
Met some wonderful people, and I just love it. Bottom line, it really makes me feel good.
It's teaching me patience and perseverance and persistence.
Every day I learn something, no matter how minute it is.
It's all about having fun and bringing people together.
Tina Garrity of Madison, Made in Madison.
Prevention is the key, that there are things we can do when children are young to help build up certain assets and qualities that will help them as they grow into adults.
Terry Kane of Guilford, the Hubbard Community Garden.
We provide food for the food bank and also the Brantford Community Dining Room, and we're very happy to do that.
Fern Tryon of Old Saybrook, the Old Saybrook Lions Club. On behalf of Shore Publishing and the community, we thank the 2013 Beacon Award winners.
Very appreciative of being selected for the Beacon Award this year.
I want to thank the Harbor News very, very much for this award.
Again, thank you for the nomination.
And I want to thank the Shore Publishing for this honor.
Thank you.
I want to thank everyone that nominated me.
I'm very grateful to Shore Publishing and the Beacon Award Committee for the recognition.
It's just very exciting, and I thank everybody involved in it.
Thank you so much.